Hello everybody, it's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now, with my VTube studio overlay still on. It's because, for whatever reason, VBridger is not being nice to me, and I don't know why. I keep trying to reboot it, and making sure that I have my IP and everything like that correct and all, and it's just not connecting, so, gonna be another stream without VBridger tonight, but hey, I mean, I'm still expressive, and sometimes I'm not expressive enough when it comes to it than otherwise. But I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Tonight is May the 1st when it comes to it, new month when it comes to it. We are now officially starting 2/3 of the way through the year when it comes to it. Weird to say it that way. And I am a bit more rested. To be honest, I've been working on cosplay all day today that I need to actually rest and stop because my hands are getting a little bit sore. Specifically from... Well, okay, my left hand especially is getting a lot of bruises because I'm trying to use craft scissors, and I did not get left-handed scissors, and it's hurting me a lot. So I need to get myself a rest. So, plan for tonight, 2 hours of stream, 1 hour dedicated to each game I'm thinking so far, is I want to show off 2 games that I got from, that I got from some recent roguelikes news and everything like that or so. This is Gambonanza, first and foremost, which is a game made by Paul Giovanni, also known as Blue Ukulele. And this is, so I need to put this out here first. This is a, basically chess meets Balatro roguelike when it comes to. And I did receive this game for free with a key, but I did already cover the demo content, and to be fair, I was also gonna play it especially so and showcase a lot of it when it comes to it or so. Now I have gotten a decent bit far or so, but I'm going to start from the very beginning just to showcase how this works for everybody coming in and how this game scales in terms of difficulty and what it does differently from Battle Trail, of course, when it comes to it then. What a different thing than VBridger. My Maid model is the only model that actually uses VBridger. So, yeah. So, what is the point of Gambonanza? You are trying to get through 5 stages. If you can see in the bottom left here, it says stage 1 out of 5. This is game 1 out of 5. Think of it kind of like the antes and how there's 8 antes. In Battle Trail, you have small, big blind, and boss blind. For here, you simply have 5 games and 5 stages. So 5 antes, but it's larger in it when it comes to it then. You start with 3 randomly selected chess pieces, as you can see right here, and you can position them however you want on the board. Before you then start playing chess, exactly so. Taking 1 piece, you alternate turns when it comes to it then, and you are trying to destroy all enemy pieces on the board. If you lose any of your pieces, they are permanently gone when it comes to it, so that is something important to note. Pushing pawns up to the very end lets you promote them into any piece, exactly so. But only for the 1 round, as after I finish it, they will revert back to a pawn. And once we clear the board of all enemy chess pieces then, we get our results. We get money for winning, money for captured pieces, how many times we capture, how many pieces that we capture from the enemy, because there are situations where you won't capture all of them and still win. And interest at every $10, like any other road like that. And then we get to our shop. So we have 5 slots for gambits, as they're called, when it comes to it. Because these here are our Joker slots. We have that, and then we also have 8 stock slots. We only have 3 pieces we can put on the board at a time, but if we get more than that, we can put them in our stock, in our reserve, and be able to drop them at any time onto the board, on our side of the board at the very least. So we have 3 sections for the shop here. We have this right here to where we can see a few gambits or pieces to buy when it comes to it then. You can see your epic. When one of your pawns is captured, promote another pawn. Turn your phantom pieces, a status effect essentially, into default after a promotion. Or like a pawn to buy to supply in case we lose our current ones. Or tokens, which are random pieces or other things like that. Alongside the ability to upgrade how many pieces we have on the board. Is that me freezing or you? Looks like my bitrate is tanking for whatever reason. So that's something to note. So it seems my stream is kind of dying here, but I'm still going to record this for YouTube at the very least. I'm going to re-roll this. On promotion, place a blessed tile on a random tile. A blessed piece, if it's captured, it immediately returns to my starts on the other pad. If I wait, I can promote one of my pawns. I would like to buy both of these, so I would like to save it here then. So it seemed like the internet kind of slowed down right now, because I saw my frame rate drop, and I saw that my bits per second did go down to maybe about like double digits instead of the 4K that I'm usually streaming at. So here, we get onto our next board. So let's see what we can or can't do then in that case. So in case there's a situation where I don't want to move, I also have the ability to wait and do nothing up to 3 times. Exactly so. I can just chill out and do nothing and, you know, let a turn go by. No harm, no foul. There's a potentially really good option, of course, when it comes to it then. But there are some pitfalls, such as, of course, you can see here, that queen's about to take one of my pawns! So I'll just keep taking with my king. And we'll get to an endgame state here. Now, note, there is something called crumble mode here. Each turn without a capture, crumble mode rises. At its peak, the board starts to collapse. See, these 2 tiles are about to collapse, meaning that next turn, they fall, and they don't exist anymore. Any pieces on them will fall as well. So that is, of course, very, very bad. Because in case it has any of my pieces, I could lose more than one then. Absolutely, I'm taking that Fallen Crown gambit. I want to buy another piece, potentially. Or I could buy a rook, guaranteed for $5, but I'll save the $1 and roll the wheel. And we got a pawn. Well, I have Fallen Crown's gambit. I can keep this going for now. I've got a few knights to look at now. I say few, we have a knight. What we'll do is simply click the wait button. I get to promote a pawn for free. How about a few free queens potentially here? Waiting again. Promote my other pawn into a queen. Deal with these guys without a care in the world. Nice. 9 butts. Got a bishop when entering crumble mode. Very nice. Motion place a blessed tile on a random tile. I'd like to have that, of course, though. And as you've seen, we're on game 4-5. We will have a boss, kind of like boss blinds, of course, like Battle Trophy, I'm going to keep comparing it directly, at the end, which are all based off chess legends when it comes to it or so. Say chess legends, if it's like the mythical creatures or so, you know, famous chess players. And all have their own different gimmicks. Here, let me promote a pawn. Now that will create a tile. So that's one big thing to note about this game, is that you can actually influence what's on the board, exactly so, by placing tiles. These tiles all have their own cool special abilities when it comes to it then, that allow you to modify how it works. So for example, if I move this queen, that way so onto this plus tile, if it would be to me need to be captured, then instead of it being gone forever, it would go to my stock, right then and there. So that way then, I can basically say, hey, I have a free sacrificial play, and I don't care what happens, as I'll be getting that piece back. At the end of a game, earn 5 butts per piece next to a king. It's really nice, honestly. Could I actually buy another king to go with that and have that for the future? So now, we're gonna get onto a boss. Call the Cursed. I don't know which chess player this is based off of. I recognize a few references, but I don't recognize them all. He has placed these cursed tiles on the board here as his gimmick. He has 2 gimmicks. First of all are these cursed tiles. If I move a piece onto here, it will turn into a pawn. Meaning that if I move my kings onto, or if I move a king or any other piece, it will revert to a pawn immediately. Second, this has an elite enemy, which means that it can only be captured last, as you can see right there by the tooltip. Potentially very dangerous in case he starts forking my pieces, for instance. So I could do this, but then that means he'd be captured by the knight right there. So instead, I would like to wait. Now that he's moved that knight back, I could capture with this pawn here. I would be sacking though. But instead, I'd like to wait again. I'm going to do an interesting play here. I'm going to, with this blessed tile, move this pawn back, captured. But because he got captured right after being blessed, he immediately got returned to my stock, and he's been returned to my stock hilariously as a knight, not a pawn. Now, if I move my king here, he'll turn immediately into a pawn, which is something I don't want. What I am gonna do though, is I'm gonna move my queen right here. Now, this is on a cursed tile. Plus, also, you'd be captured by the knight. But this is a pawn still, you have to remember, that I have. So even then, if he gets reverted back, fact is that he is, you know, I'm not losing necessarily a full queen in value. And I can turn this into, let's say, a king for greed. Now you can see here, anytime I have, roll to a king 3 times. And then a king creates a golden tile on a random tile. Ooh, cool. If I have stuff in my stock, I can place them anywhere I want on my side of the board. Like so. It's a very useful skill to have. Starting to crumble, which is something I do not appreciate. Crumbling. Nervous. I wanted to get these kings next to each other, but at best, I've just been making 6 spots off of that. Those kings right next to each other then. So, but that is one boss done. That's what I have. The boss sorts 2 of its pieces and applies stasis to them, which is a special status effect that we'll find out in time soon enough. But now, I could buy a queen, potentially. There's also this gambit token, which I can buy for a random gambit, potentially. Common one. If queen is threatened, earn a pawn. Golden pieces are not reset at the end of the game. One of your bishops is captured, earn a random piece. Be the chicken, since I'm always going to be promoting these pawns into anyway then. And upgrade me. I have butts. And so yeah, that's 10 eyes didn't cover. Alright, so we're gonna start seeing enemies with more status effects as we go on. So you can see here, blessing tile, polymorph, landing a piece, placing a piece during gameplay from the board, from my stock to my board, will turn this piece right here into a queen immediately. No bueno, no good. What I think I would do is I don't want to have it's making it very hard to play the game. Making it very hard to play the game, my good sir. Oh, I'm gonna have to sack one of my kings, unfortunately, at the end of the day there. I did land piece. I'm sure that's totally fine. Because, yes, I did polymorph him into a queen. That's enough. As if I capture that on, it's turned straight up. It's about to fall, but it's still mated. Because I can't move my white piece. So that is one loss condition of, if you lose all your pieces, it's game over. But if you stalemate, in which case you can't make any illegal moves, you are given 1, 2, 3 strikes actually to play with. It's totally fine enough. Alright, so on my run doesn't immediately end, thank goodness. Let's try a different strategy. Let's go ahead and sack this knight up here. And immediately replace him. Now yes, you are a polymorph queen, but I don't care about you anymore. I'm going to promote into a king immediately, thanks. I just want all this money from that family's gambit. Holy crap, I just made 25 bucks off of that. That is well worth it, more than getting a queen from the chicken gambit right there. Placing a pawn, places a trap tile on its current tile. Don't care. Buy me a pawn, honestly. Let me reroll to see. Let me get some more tiles. Is that Navi? It is fairies. It is a fairies gambit. Yes. And through this pachinko machine, I can potentially get different tiles here. So I am choosing. I should have gone over the choices. I am getting a golden tile. Moving a piece onto this turns it into a golden piece. If you have a golden piece at the end of a game, it turns back to your default regular piece, but you get $2 for it. Very nice. Let's upgrade again though. And I'd like to actually follow my last gambits. Ooh, or an epic gambit. Remove your knight's captures in a game, trap all adjacent pieces. Landing a knight has a 1/4 chance to grant a random gambit. Waiting has a 1/3 chance to grant a copy of a random piece you have in your stock. Ooh, hello? So, I could potentially... I could actually have another pawn in there. Because if I stay here with the pawn, then, and I wait, not only am I going to promote a pawn, I could potentially even get another one. Crumbler. While this piece is on the board, capturing a piece makes a random tile crumble. Not the best. Let's try this here. No luck on the recruiter's hat, that's totally fine. I am going to make you a queen though, because I think I need the tempo more than anything. First and foremost, let us capture this guy so we don't have any tiles crumbling on us. I am forked. It's fine. We're now a golden piece. A queen was threatened, so now get that gambit and me off. Trying to make as much money with the king that I can here. Okay, so yes, I am stalling for good reason. Okay, that's fine. It still is a lot of money I'm making on family's gambit. The beginning of a game, turn a random piece into a phantom one and earn a copy of it to your stock. I really do like Soul's Gambit, so honestly. Get rid of the chicken gambit, give me the soul, and then let's see what else I need. Golden pieces not reset at the end of the game. That's very nice. Phantom tiles don't have any. Should I get rid of them? Because I want to keep blessing more pieces and stuff. I kinda don't want to get rid of any. Let's stay on this here actually, when it comes to it. Because I want to also save up for my econ for the future. Okay, there's only 2 safe spaces comes to right now, which is right here, hilariously enough. Let's do a setup like this. Legitimately, let's just wait. Did an extra thing or two, shall we? Next. If I bless a tile like this here, if I like move onto a bless tile, that's exactly what I wanted out of that. Brilliant. Might have to sat this king. It does suck a little bit, but my plan here, be able to drop this pawn. Then whatever gets captured, it doesn't matter too much, because I can just move up. And this phantom piece is something that is only temporary and will disappear at the end of the game. But that's considered its status. If I move it on a golden tile, look at that now. It's now permanent. And we're not going to have any problems with keeping it around now. Careful with my movement. What I want to do is move as many kings close together as I can. So I might just have to catch up with this for the family gambit. Totally fine there. Capturing with a promoted piece makes it permanent. That is very nice, quite frankly. But being able to keep getting rapid promotions is what I want, rather. So upgrade me to have another potential piece on the board. I just need to buy some pieces with my money right now. I'll take another king. I have 3 pawns. That is what I want. Let's see if I get anything good on the Gambit lottery. Coming. I've got so much econ from Family Gambit. It's actually so good. Hello? Buying a token has a 1/3 chance to grant tonight. When a piece is protected, 1/4 chance to protect another random one. Don't have any protections. Orienting a queen turns one of your pawns into another random piece. I don't have any queens to really play around with. So we are gonna chill. A queen. On wait, create a copy of this piece on a random tile. Scary. That's something that hilariously does kind of counter me here. So I really don't want to deal with that. I'm gonna be real, chief. Set a game with the king next to 3 other pieces. Cool. Okay, say yes, the queen did just move forwards. But captured and gone. Don't ever have to worry about that ever again. Want these kings next to each other here. And with this, I should be making a crap ton of money from this Family's Gambit. Oh my goodness, my econ is actually so out of this world with all of that. Capturing during trouble grants 3. What I need is more modified tiles. Another blessing or a trap. When an enemy piece steps on this tile, trap it. Trapped piece cannot move next turn. It's very good for stopping things like queens or so from rushing you. I'm gonna put this on a side. Keep buying tiles. See if I can't get one of the other ones I don't have yet. Phantom tile. Moving a piece on this tile grants a phantom copy for it on it. That's really good to have on my home side, for instance. Skipping a turn grants $1. Ooh, could be nice. One of your one of your captures is root. One of your roots is captured and a king. Don't have any roots. I will. Why do we get another here? And now we're about to go against our second boss. Borklick. Block of Fate. I still don't know what chess player they're referring to here. So his gimmick is Stasis. 2 pieces are randomly selected for Stasis, to where they can still act and move normally, but I, the player, cannot capture them. I am literally unable to, and the only way to be able to capture them is if I use all 3 of my wait commands to do so. A very potentially scary boss indeed. What I'm gonna do is exactly so. Start burning some of these wait commands here. Make a few queens, quite frankly, if I can help it. Yes, I don't have any more weights, but I now do have a queen that I can absolutely start destroying everything with. At their own, I have been forked by that knight. Bit annoying, but it's totally fine. But here is, even if this queen dies, it's promoted. I can't just immediately get it back. I did just kind of move that queen right there for the knight to take, so that is my own fault. There's no lie about that. And this knight is taking no prisoners here. I am playing very stupidly now. I am going to realize this. Stay out of the knight range. That rook did just match. The do is move right here. Capture. Capture. And only has one viable space to move to, otherwise he dies. Right here. Kind of a scary game, I'm not going to lie right there. Went down to one piece, but I was able to destroy him. Now I just need to rebuild my army in this game. Capturing with the queen on a black tile turns one of your pawns into another random piece. Interesting, but now I need an army to... Give me another king, please. I need these chains for Family Gambit. Find a token is a third chance to grant a knight. Capturing the last enemy with the queen grants 2 butts. Don't really care for some of those. I need pawns. Moving a knight has a 1/4 chance to grant a buck. Skipping a turn grants $1. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I am still at maximum, what's his face? I'm still at maximum interest at 10 times 5, 50. I just got a protective tile. Moving a piece onto this tile protects it for 1 turn, meaning that it is on there, it cannot be captured by any means. A very good tile, honestly, and a good deterrent to allow you to be super aggressive on a specific tile or something like that. In here, being to modify the board slowly but surely, it's already a very unique mechanic and allows me to manipulate a bit more and saying, I'm always going to be pointing towards the center of the board or something like that, for instance. That's a queen with elite status, which is very scary, I am not going to lie. Here is the plan here. On us... With that right there, our king is protected. Honestly, wonderful. Now, I did get kind of fort right there, but... able to drop... another king. Honestly, this isn't too much of a consolation right now, considering how that queen's about to start taking everything near and dear to me. Queen's about to take everything near and dear to me. I need to move out. Go badly here. Alright, not the worst ever. Ever is a keyword. Yes, the queen captures, but or at least I'm making some money from the Family Gambit. I am losing so many people, so I need to keep buying back. Things are nice, of course, but I need pawns to make everything. Skip an enemy's turn after a promotion. Hello? Okay, the recruiter's hat is nice, but I'm not getting anything more here out of it. Whereas being able to skip 2 turns, get 2 free tiles off of that, and just go on from there, that is way too valuable. Like, way too valuable. What? I wait. I create more kinks I have to deal with here. Let's do something like this to start. Want to destroy this king. This is a Phantom Knight, so I don't mind losing the Phantom Knight. That current plan. This, where I can stack a Phantom King. Problem. Then I can wait. If I drop you right here, not a promotion because you are dead to one of the knights. I am very good at the video game. Knight's trapped. I can move around, get another golden piece at the very least here. I'm just gonna have to capture him and be done with it. Family Gambit. No, no Family Gambit. Get to do anything cool with it. Pawns can promote by moving next to a king. I mean, yeah, that is kind of free too, but I already am using my wait command, so I'm kind of fine with that. Keep buying me. Take another rook, I think. Honestly, I'm holding on to my good economy I'm making from Family's Gambit when it... There's a coin, but I want no part in having a queen crumble everything. So I think the play to start is to immediately sack this. Okay, that didn't sack the knight exactly the way I wanted to there. I'm gonna be real cheap. Yeah, that's actually a pretty bad situation to be in now. I have to capture with that. Hurts my soul. I need to drag this queen. I don't have any more. Now, here's the problem. I don't have any more pawns to play with. Move right here, that baits this rook. Get him back immediately, which is great. Bait this rook. These crumbling tiles, please. Please be nice to me. I just want to get my family gambit to pay off! Oh, since he fell, I didn't get anything out of that. Totally fine, though. I just want some pawns, my man. Any pawns? Any pawns at all? Fine, I guess I'll take a queen. Get me another piece. Put it like on this line here. We're gonna have this entire middle row of the board be completely filled. Black tiles are no bueno. I have my idea. Send it. I don't mind immediately trading because I'm about to get these pieces all the way back. Whoever comes to trade here, I am fine with. That protective tile, I'm going to take all their special. Yes, yes. If you promote, I'm immediately going to take you. What does this knight want, dude? Okay, and I'm kind of forced into the situation here. Otherwise, this man is going to promote. So I have to just be happy with that. Not getting any family gambit again. But honestly, at this point, I might just sell it. Not able to make any money. Waiting while having a threatening piece grants its sell price. Interesting. I don't think that's what we need, though. White tiles have a third chance to be considered as black tiles. If you have a queen in your stock, the first pawn you can move can also move like a king. Interesting, but not what I need. Yours can also move like king. You get 10 plus of seller value per boss defeated with this gambit in your possession. Know what? Give me that since we're about to fight Jobby Fisher. Which, you know, isn't it like Fisher's chest, or like the 20, whatever? I also just took a king. Like the ones where it's like you have all those variations on starting positions. Is that the reference they're talking about here? Because I am not a chess head. I would not be able to say. Anyway, about to fight the boss, and his gimmick, you can see, when this boss captures a piece, it destroys a random piece in your stock. So, I'd rather get everything out here as high value as possible, and kings are not as high value anymore. Jobby Fisher, Mind Devourer. An elite queen again. I think play here should be immediately to descend on a rook. Start going to town before a queen starts running through our ranks. This is very annoying, I'm not going to lie, but it's either the queen is going to fight, or we're just going to keep trading this way here. Like, I destroyed all of your pieces, you destroyed all of mine. It's totally fine. If I capture you, you'll immediately just take. Let's line up my rook here. For a tit. My rook dies, at least I can drag her away. Crap. Totally fine though. Protected tile. Trapped. Actually greed for a little bit right there, and you're dead. Took everything. That elite queen just got to run amok at my backline, but I did the same batch. Honestly, that's fine. I'll also take that boss tooth gambit and sell that immediately because I need to just have money. Anything else you can have? Hidden piece during combo mode gives 3 bucks. Start of the game earns 7 bucks if you didn't move any pieces. Might be nice, but right now I just kind of need anything. On, yes please. New gimmick and new boss? Yeah, new, I guess. Hit me pawns. Waiting a piece has a half chance to skip the enemy's turn. Random trials have a half chance to trigger twice. I do like that fraud's damage, potentially. Capturing a piece threatening your king with another piece skips the enemy's turn. Interesting. Trapping an enemy piece grants 2 bucks. And a knight. I do it. This is fine, plus I can wait 3 times for more blessed tiles and to be able to promote literally everything. An invoking rook. Ew. Okay. Strategy here. Have everybody be here on this side. With this knight on this blessed tile, I can immediately take this invoking rook and then not worry about anything more, because I'm just going to start promoting everything here. Now, I don't care about me having queens. I'm going to pawn while having another pawn on the board 3 times, or 20 times. Interesting. Fact is that I just want all these blessed tiles, because my amount of blessed tiles I was creating per turn was very low, and I did not appreciate that. This one queen's just going to go on an entire kill streak here. Hilarious. And while we're here, let's see if I can't cheese out at least one more queen to get. If I can make this Phantom Queen a golden one, that means that she will actually, what's his face, stay with us instead of being a phantom one that disappears at the end of combat. This is wonderful. I just basically saved 10 bucks on binary Adora Queen. I'll take another protective tile, please. Perfect. Roll me. Having 3 pawns is already the most that we have. We need to come good here. I think I will do is roll a little bit more. Waiting a piece makes it golden. Once per game. Interesting, but I just want to keep upping the amount of pieces that I viably play here. And the other thing is, I want to capture this immediately. Let's start eating and promoting. So, idea. This is a boss tile that makes a queen in my stock immediately from all of those shenanigans. I did just kind of pass up the queen there like an idiot. Most of the boss tiles just took over my what's-his-face here. My 1 gold tile that I was going to convert this queen into. I thought that the Fairy's Gambit would not prioritize tiles that were already taken. Oops. Even Wonder's Gambit. Legendary Gambits can be found within the shop. Hello? Roll me. Landing upon promotes it! Give me that, absolutely. Can I get any other pawns too? I'm actually gonna have a whole battlefield of just blast tiles from now on. This is hilarious. I don't even need to quit the wait command anymore. Oh my god, and they just also keep giving me queens. Yeah, I can just say I don't care about the invoker. I'm just gonna sprint straight for the man. Okay. What I can do is something like this. Instant promotion. Blast tile. Blast tile. Blast tile. Yes, I keep getting captured here. I am trading pieces. Keep spawning more blast tiles. That means I'm always positively trading, no matter what. Hello, blast tile. Very cool. This is actually hilarious how I have way too many pieces actually in my stock now. Like, what else am I supposed to do, man? I actually have way too many queens. Oh, get all these lovely ladies out here. Tell this gambit to get 2 random common gambits. Trades every 2 games. Painted pieces do not disappear at the end of a game. Waiting modifies a random tile that has not already yet been modified. Hello? That seems so free. Promotions are permanent? If they are blessed. Because the game coding sees it as you are promoted as a queen was captured, not a pawn masquerading as a queen. So I'm cheating the system out in that way here. Now that is also for that specific interaction when it comes to it. Anyway, for now, I am just gonna keep having all these queens be captured. Yeah, you see here, it's captured, but essentially I converted a pawn into a queen via that unique interaction right there. Hilariously. I'm just gonna wait. Wait. Oh, wait. That's a golden tile. I can make more queens, potentially. Free queen? I'm gonna have to cash out right there, dude. Oh my goodness. That's way too funny. Whoa, extra pawn. Moving a knight and extra pawn is a one half chance to skip the enemy's turn. Don't really care. Big thing here though is that we have one of my least favorite bosses in the game, who I do recognize. This is Botazaro, who is based on the Botez sisters, with the fact that they have 2 masks here. Mad Chess Carlson and can't run anything. We'll see in time. But Botazaro's whole thing is that they have 2 masks of white and black. Whichever mask they have on, if I capture on that kind of square, it will crumble immediately. That is no bueno. And see, everything is on black squares right now when it comes to it. What are you being threatened by? These pawns on black, but the back row here is on mostly white. If I were to capture on that white, then I would be in very big trouble. Because it would immediately crumble and fall, so I'd lose my piece too. For the free promo. So essentially, I have to keep alternating. Because let's say if I go ahead and capture this way then. Keep on that mask, my queen immediately fell and ate shit. So that means that not only did I trade that piece, and maybe it wasn't as advantageous, I have lost that altogether now. So yeah, 1, it's natural terrain, and 2, yeah, what am I gonna do? I'm 1 whole queen down on material now. That sucks. This is a very interesting boss fight that requires you to start kind of routing what your turn ideas are, but she is also very obtuse to fight against for that reason. Is she a badly designed boss? No. But is she a hard one to fight? I would absolutely say so. Keep trading. The safe route to take. This queen will get to respawn immediately, but I have forked myself by allowing that rook to live. Now, this will be a red mask. Dropping right here is fine. Dropping a piece right here. Is that I need to get rid of this knight. I don't mind trading a queen at this rate here if it means I can just destroy her. I hate this boss. I'm very scared by it. Plus, at the very least, the last piece ends it immediately there. Which means that I was... Karu the Banished. Okay, no, and can't run anything. No, this is the one that you're talking about, because Mad Chest Charleston is the one that randomizes your piece order. But I won't be able to, so this is the last boss here, and I can't use my stock, meaning that whatever I have on the board, that's all that I'll have, exactly so. Which could be a problem, of course. Now, Lamon's Gambit is really nice, because I get a pawn at the start of the game for my tempo here, but as it stands, the promotions might not even be what I need here. Magic Brush is helping out a bit. Right now, I think I need to save up to try to get maximum board limit. The main thing. So let's put everybody on one side of the board if we can right now. If we can help it. And here's the idea. Drop. Promote. And immediately start trading. I didn't mind trading right then and there. Of course, whatever material I'm using here, you can see I'm just getting back. Gretchen. Fine. Are good. Main thing though is to try to scam out as many and high value pieces as I can, because all of the funny haha cool stuff that I've been getting when it comes to it is kind of nice out of my promotions, but I'm not generating pawns, especially since I passed up Lamon's Gambit, and it all means that I won't be able to like do any funny cool airdrops then. So this Skydiver's Gambit isn't as good. Capturing with a knight on a black tile skips the enemy's turn. Interesting. So it might be better to actually go ahead and start pivoting for what I want to use. I got 4 games to potentially get all the way to the end. I don't know about the Magic Brush Gambit as well. How valuable that is. How valuable it is for my sake right now. We'll see. Is if you capture, this is black tile. Alright, that's a black tile for you right here then. At least for any other captured black tiles, there's nothing. If you capture right here. So let's do this. Capture on these black tiles for these black stallion gambits to proc. Followed by waiting pawns. As triggering both the Magic Brush and the Fairy. So I'm getting so many modified tiles. Don't care if I trade. Because I have these unblessings, of course. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best series of trades. I'm gonna be real cheap, but it's fine. Prepare for the promotion. Get myself more queens. My stockpile, please. As with these phantom pieces, I'm able to convert them to gold, get 2 more queens, and we're still very chill. Magic Brush is helping out, and the Fairy's Gambit as well too, of course. The piece is blessed, 1/3 chance to earn its sell value. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. That is way too funny. Alright. With how far we are, I think it's finally time to get rid of the Fairy Gambit and the Fallen Crown Gambit. To be honest with you, getting all that money from the blessings is going to be very good. And with us so close to the end, I just need to have Matt's pieces on the board. How many knights do I have? I don't have any. Totally fine. Fact is, I am going to promote Black Tile with the Knight. I need to get rid of this crumble right here, first and foremost. Yo, Chief, can I like start getting the 1/3 chance for my sell value? Kinda would really appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Need more wonderful queens. Ah, fine. Alright, that Weird Pots Gambit was not making as much money as I want to right now. We got 2 more games before the end here. Transferred by moving next door. Don't care. Honestly, just go ahead and upgrade me to the mats and cash out on this here. Now, this is going to be a harder boss fight to where I can't just use my cheese strat of these blessed tiles, because that's actually completely counted by Hikaru, since all the blessed tiles that all the blessed units I keep losing will just keep going back to the stock. But obviously, I'm not getting that with Hikaru at all. That's gonna be the main thing I'm going to have to adjust to and understand on what my value for playing it. Like for playing these pieces. The fact that I need to actually salvage as many lives as I can. And if I lose any pieces, that is permanent for the fight. I will say, hilariously, all these blessings are kind of actually paying off. Rather, I'm finally getting something out of the Weird Pots Gambit. Oh my god, this thing is boxed in. Finally, thank gods. I have money to play around with to try to find new gambits to make sure I can beat Hikaru. I made Gambit token, please. Yeah, 52 bots isn't bad at all. A whole stack of queens. One of your knights is captured, earn 3. One of your knights is captured, earn a pawn or earn a king, potentially. Capturing lost enemy with a queen grants 2 bots. Those all suck for my predicament. A piece is protected. 1/4 chance to protect another one. Could be good. 1/10 chance to skip the enemy's turn after playing. Let's actually see if I can actually get a knight for the Black Stallion Gambit to pay off. Nope. I don't care about copies. Earn a phantom copy of every fallen piece. That is a knight, though. Dude, can I get a gambit that can actually work with me here? Dude, I'm just gonna have to draw it in with only one real useful gambit. Maybe two, because the magic brush could actually pay off too. Fact is, all these what's his face? West tiles are doing nothing for me here. So, this is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie. I say that when my board state is 8 queens, but you get my point. Alright. Remember, every trade that I do is permanent. And main thing is that I do not want to activate that queen, because if I activate her, he's immediately going to start tearing apart my backline. Real badly. Don't want to have anything sitting in the stock, because if they're sitting in the stock, then, you know, they are absolutely just gone. I can't use them anymore then. So I think the big thing to do here... I need to find a way to activate this knight, and also get this rook going. I get this rook out of here, that way I can have the corners. That's one turn skipped. This pawn is scary. Need to keep it one at a time here. So play getting slower. Start getting rid of by bit. That queen is activating itself now, which is horrible. Now I'm essentially on a ticking clock, because with all my queens trapped in the back, I'm only going to be working with essentially these 3 pieces in the back here then, if I can salvage them. As he has forced my hand. Very bad place. I have to move this down, because in case... Unsafe place is moving back. It means that that's a queen right there. And wait. Okay, good. Rose. It's right there. Capture the knight, I capture a queen, and we win. Close! Close game at the end right there. But that's the run of Gambonanza at the base strain difficulty, as it's called. There is a total of 200 unique gambits, as it's called, for jokers that comes to then. Each of them, kind of like with the states for for Balatro, you will get little ribbon medals on them that are signifying if you bought them and were able to win a run with them, with the different difficulty tiers of, you can see here, based on different pieces: pawn, rook, knight, bishop, queen, king, going onwards, which I haven't been able to do offline in testing the game out. Where these strains are your, your states that have a bunch of different modifiers that keep stacking up. So that run right there was pawn difficulty, which was an example of no modifier. But rook, for example, would be these 5 strains. Prices at the shop are increased by 20%. Waiting costs you $1 now, so it's not a free action anymore. The stock has 5 spaces of it's 5 spaces per piece instead of 8 anymore. And your interest is now every $15 instead of every 10. So instead of being $50 for all your $5 max interest, you have to go 15, 30, 45, 60. You have to get to 75 if you want your $5 of interest. But you need to get a positive strain of Broken Wheel to start of a run. You can choose one of your starting pieces of 3, which is nice. But going on from that, there's a total of 15 negative strains, or positive strains when it comes to it then, and being able to start them all means that you can actually reach basically the secret boss with a very hard degree of playability here, because I have not been able to beat the second to last strain of Queen difficulty so far, and there is a lot of difficulty I feel that's different from Battletro and how you have to approach the game due to how the strains insist themselves. But a very interesting game. I've been addicted a bit about it to myself wise when it comes to for playing this offline leading up to the full release, and especially during the demo. But I hope this inspires people to play it, and of course I'd play more in the future too. Now, for now though, that is one game out of the roguelikes that we're playing tonight, as I want to also show off Dungeon Clawler, which just had its 1.0 release come out yesterday. April 30. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of water. Let me boot this up and show this off. Oh, it's might not be responding. Done. It has frozen on me. We will give it a moment. Intermission while I wait for this here, y'all. Oh, and never mind. It make me start it up. Alright. Second indie of tonight after Gambonanza. Welcome to Dungeon Clawler, everybody here. This is a roguelike where you are spending all your actions through an actual claw machine when it comes to it. So this is another game that I have received the Steam key for when it comes to it, so thank you devs when it comes to. I'm very excited to try it out. Considering I've seen so many people play this before, NL when it comes to it, of course, Aliens Rot going on, so forth, Reformation, etc, so far. So it's also been on my list, and this would be a completely new profile for me here. So many different playable characters to start, but for beginners when it comes to it, and for new profile and all, we're going to start with Sir Bernalot. Sir Bernalot used to be a knight, but he gibbled away all his points and fell from grace. He is now on a quest to reclaim his lucky paw, which was chopped off by the evil Dungeon Lord, with his paw now, of course. So, of course, there's all unwatched or so, but not going to go over to start. We're just going to start with our initial stuff here. We don't have too much to work with until we actually get along to our fights. So, almost, like any good Slay the Spire when it comes to it, or Slay the Spire, anything like that, or so you'll see enemy intents and all that, but the main thing you need to prepare for is how you design it. You're not playing with cards, instead you have a deck of all these different symbols, and what you need to do is actually pick them up with your claw. You have 2 claws for this turn cycle here, to decide what you're actually going to do. So I just got a total of 20 block right there. So now I'm looking for swords potentially to hit this initial slime. See, I started each turn with 5 blocks, so that did kind of help out a little bit. So next big thing is the big shield. He's blocked by 10, double the amount of block when picked up over. So I want to maybe pick up that one by itself, if I could help it. I got nothing there, so instead, let's just try to get just a bunch of shields, if possible in that case. So 15 shields, still totally fine when it comes to it. You're seeing here, this is how the rub of the fight's gonna go. And of course, we'll keep seeing more stuff spawning in and out of the claw machine, and seeing how we can try to affect our odds by adding to our deck, or modifying things like, number of claws, or other perks, which are passives that we'll have over time then. It's a very unique, idea when it comes to, and especially since your turns aren't always guaranteed, since you have a good amount of luck when it comes to as well. Pick my reward. Attack the first enemy for 2 damage with a paper clip. multiplied by strength. Convert all frost stats on you into strength at 2 to 1 conversion rate. Or chat this, deal 2 damage to yourself, increase block by 10. Get me the paperclip, and let's see if I can't go for strength. Also, as you can see here, it's almost like a old school dungeon crawler in itself. So, small sword would be good picked up alone. I don't think I'm gonna have a way to do that unless I got everything like there. I'm really blocking everything, so let's see if I can't manipulate my way to get this small sword. Be able to hit for 20. These boys here dropping 2 pebbles into the machine when they get attacked. Potentially dangerous for us, as of course, you know, that will be clogging up whatever space that my claw is trying to use. I'm sorry, whatever space, yeah, my claw has, in that case, then to pick up. Because this fluff is already taking up some pieces and all, you know. Next up, let us pick up, honestly, just a decent hodgepodge altogether right there. And I was trying to see if I couldn't pick up that small shield right there. Attack a random enemy for 6 damage. Also, this probably did damage. I should have looked at it. Attack the nearest enemy, deal 3 damage plus 1 for every 4 fluff in the machine. Interesting. And also, it has a different type when it comes to you. Attack the nearest enemy, deal 100% of your block as damage, and you lose 20% of your block. I do like that idea too. Honestly, let me take that Morning Star. So, a Prismatic. Play this here. See what we get out of it. Floating Fist. Each attack applies 2 fire. That a reroll coupon. Yes, please. Get 1 free roll and selecting a reward. I think I would like that coupon. Finally, we have a few styles here. Rest in and heal yourself in Granny's room, but the Fortune Tower by Fate. 50 Fortuna leads a dungeon, but you gain a small bonus chance to find your items. Or Guide Me, 50 Fortuna gains fortune tokens and boosts drop chances for specific items. Well, let's just find rares, since it's our first run when it comes to it. Then we can see here we have different things that we potentially upgrade to. Now though, I'm full healed up, so let's fight our great lava slime. Can I pick up the sword by itself? No. Then I'm picking up everything inside there. Hilarious, but not really needed. Did get the paperclip though. I don't have any way to multiply my strength, so this really isn't helping too much, but it's fine. Each attack applies 1 fire. Not the best! Let us try to get all the block that we can here. That's more than enough, and then Morning Star can help it. Wonderful. A lot of damage, and yes, that is overkill and block, but that's totally fine too. Let's see if we can get a bunch of the swords in the paperclip. Didn't pan out the way I wanted it to, but that's totally fine. And oh, big sword and a shield. It's just 5 damage. Alright, no, that's still 10. 5 or no, just 10 damage. Okay, whatever. Fact is that burning is only going to continue to get worse over time, of course. Let's just try to get as many small swords as I can right now as the big. That burning per turn is not conducive to my health. But I should be able to just burn him down with just a good hit coming up here. Nice grabs. Morningstar went first though. But I should be able to get him this coming turn here. Yeah, it's just hitting my shields, but I can just pick up a few small swords and then we're chill. So I need to find a way to get strength for Paperclip to work, or just defense for my Morningstar still. If you throw a poisoned enemy, apply its poison stats to all other enemies. Gain up to 1 dodge between turns. When attacking an enemy that has a fire debuff, everyone including yourself gets applied 2 fire. Let's re-roll these actually. Gain 1 strength whenever companion attacks. You can upgrade 1 item for free each time you visit the blacksmith. Gain a random buff each time a lucky ability is triggered. Let's take Leader of the Pack. If I can find companions, that means that I could potentially just have strength for my Paperclips to work. That or the blacksmith coupon just to upgrade my base would be good. Leader of the Pack. Afterwards here. Just gonna grab the piggy as much as I can. Then let's go ahead. Let's shut a room. First and foremost, a blacksmith here. 2 damage more towards my strength. I think I want this Morningstar to protect. I don't have anything that I want to do, but this transmutation, just to show it off, is I can change it here the element for what it is, essentially. Interesting. And then for shredding, of course, I can, you know, see what I want to shred. Now it is a lot more money than I expected, so that's totally fine. That is, I do have a pretty decent buff in that case then to this Morningstar, so I can just start blocking. This man here, going to modify items in the machine, which is essentially this game's version of status effects. Can be absolutely detrimental to me. We'll see here in just a second on what it's going to do. For now, Slime's dead. That's really nice. Here, dodge 1 attack, and some of these pieces are jumping. Deals 1 attack to the damage. Deals 1 damage to attacker when being attacked. So, not like any good thorns or anything like that or so. Let's get this flail if I can help it. That's a nice grab, honestly. The sweeping grandma line? Yeah, absolutely so, of course. Alright. As many shields as we can for a Morningstar hit. And that sword actually jumped. No! Jumped into the thing, and then it didn't, and then it didn't. No, actually, that's hilarious. That sword, as you saw, then jumped out and freaking out into the little dump bin there. Hilariously. It's alright, it's all fine. I'm probably just gonna want to go for all the short swords here, quite frankly. I just need to hit this guy. It's like he's only affecting my items as opposed to actually hurting me. Glass. Any item that touches it will stick to it. The items won't stick if submerged in a liquid. Roll, so I still don't like it. Ability has a chance to deal 15 damage. Convert all strength into block for 1 to 2 conversion rate, or metal shield, which is a better blocking card. I mean, it is a lucky ability, but I think I'll just take a better block overall. And an event, potentially, here. See? What's with a rare item when collected? But we got mysteries overall. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. I'll be honest, I didn't realize I was a magnet in a way there. So here's the thing. Luster. Enemy intends to add items to the machine. Interesting, too. I'd say I only played a little bit besides watching all the time back when the game first came out, and it's been a while since I actually played more of the demo stuff, so 1.0 I am a bit rusty on some of the things at the events that are happening. Bluffster is adding a lot of crud to the machine though. Not welcome, of course. That's already blocking all but 5 damage. I'm still at full health. Fact is, if I just get the flail anyway, then the rot's dead. They're totally fine. And we're gonna try to see if we can't get a few more of these pieces of fluff out of the way too. How much is the Morningstar doing? 150% of block. Because honestly, just any time I can get it, it's just the most efficient thing. Yeah, 15 damage per. Only other item that is more efficient would be my short sword. In that case, then, or a small sword. Increase your block by 3 and gives you 3 spites. Damage is increased by 2 for each marble you have in the machine. Rotate the spiky sheet. We're all in on it. Or random item strength and size at the end of your turn. Gain 5 block on a companion attack. Give me the deflation, because I think I need to be able to grab more stuff. And our next boss here, Head Commander of the Order of Defend-A-Lot. First and foremost, he is doing a lot. Let's grab whatever scrolls that we can. Go on from here. Not bad for a turn 1. Blocking everything and a little bit of chip damage. Fact is, those buffs are what's going to be the problem here. As you can see, a persistent armor. Block does not reset between turns. He will be a tougher cookie to comb through. But my plan here is, the same as always, have a huge Morningstar turn. With a lot of block if I could! That didn't work, obviously. He had 22 block. He's just gonna keep battering at us like this here. It's gonna be the bigger problem. Now, the Morningstar did shrink there. Means it should be easier to grab, but apparently not. Thank you, game. 3 damage. That is very, very disappointing. Go ahead, try to grab my steel shield. And try to grab Morningstar plus whatever else. This is already a really nice turn in the making here. 18-5, getting through, still blocking everything too. If I can, I need to stay on this side though. I need that spike shield. At least hit. Honestly, not bad. I'm still blocking for most of it, and the fact that I'm hitting back with these spikes is already fine enough on their own. Plus, look at how everything's shrinking. I can just keep getting more stuff, so these prolonged fights are totally fine by me. Because more spike shields means I get more spikes overall then. It just only keeps getting better. And just keep having this go on, go on, go on. That's 4 shields. Plus this Morningstar hit that's about to come. 2 damage. Wouldn't you agree that it's pretty good? Yeah, I guess I need to get more efficient shields again. Because I've been able to cheese out a good Morningstar hit constantly like this here is of course the biggest boon. And I'm not really stepping on my health spectrum otherwise then too. I do think I just need a better deck overall though, considering how this Morningstar is my only crutch though, of course. Ooh, I mean, he's gonna die to a spike anyway. Oh, it's fine. Get an additional call to collect items in Granny's room. Another deflation is actually really funny, because now I have so much room to work with here. 2 piggy banks. Actually, that's 3 piggy banks to grab. Oh. Alright, still getting 2 stats are pretty decent. So, I can gamble for new items. Upgrading. That though is, I think I do want to go to the shredder room, probably. That, or also see what I can do to upgrade. This like a better metal shield on its own. I do think so. And after that, what I want to do, start removing a bunch of the daggers, because I'm just blocking all for the Morningstar, all that my hits are. So, hard fight for more items, absolutely. So first and foremost, that spite shield, since the spites are persistent, are what's gonna carry me through this heat. Otherwise, just gotta start getting rid of fluff and other small things too. Key note here, these guys heals 1 health after each attack, so these vampires are not gonna be the best for us, but nothing a few more stats of spites can't do. Of course, when I get this Morningstar, I'm going to at least delete one of these boys completely. Because these spites already more than their vampire touch is getting for them anyway. And I can just beat in here with the spite shield hilariously. Not even going for the Morningstar hit, I'm just going for all these shields. All the items getting to strength though, meaning that I'm constantly getting more stuff per turn, is amazing value of course though. Then that just means I'm getting more shield on a base. Then I can always just keep finding the exact item that I need otherwise. Nice watch for 48, casually. Here, we are not having any problems at all. Well, if I get the Morningstar first in my stat order, that kinda does destroy everything, but it's fine. It's fine. This guy's gonna die to his own spites anyway. After random enemy for 6 damage? Nah. Thermometer, I don't have any when it comes to it. These damage taken by 1% reduced the amount of stats by 10. I'm doing 1 big hit, so that doesn't really work for me. That's the last enemy for damage. Apply poison to all enemies. Can be nice too, but I do have spites. Go one more time. Tap the first enemy for 2 damage and give you dodge. Give me another metal shield. Now, for my rare when it comes to it then, potentially, or for my perk. In 5 weapon, doing a critical hit in a direct attack, if you take any damage, 1 main item from your deck is added to the machine. I guess I'll take pin cushion, but I really didn't like either of those, I'll be honest with you. That's annoying. Alright, good thing first. My big shields. Then we destroy. Oh, the front row! That's a waste. The fact that I'm really just only going in for blocking means that these turns when I'm not doing anything else does kind of hurt. Alright, get our spikes and let's just get the bases of our deck going here. Plus, if I can actually get the Morningstar, I should be able to destroy our front man here. Perfect, so the machine's not going to be rigged in any way. I'm going to just grab a bunch of small items, quite frankly. That's actually a horrible turn. But the fact is, everything's shrinking for whatever I don't get, which is fine by me. Yeah, if I can just go and get another copy of like a Morningstar, so I think that could be the biggest. Because then, I'm not always going to be grabbing the only one I have. And my 2 minimizers can actually really start putting in work. Burn is very... not going to lie. It's kind of work antithetical to what I want, since that's just going to be going through my 5 shield at the beginning of the turn. This is a huge cash out turn though, so I have to get the Morningstar. But go, and we finally do have his face. Way to get strength. But I don't know if I even. It's all blocking the strength. It's a 4-1 conversion rate. That is absolutely sad. So then we can see here 2 separate boss fights. I don't remember Sauce have a preference towards either. Yikes! You get something though. Oh, that hurts! That hurts! That hurts! That hurts a lot more than I wanted. Did I take per choice at the perk? I mean, I can take both, so absolutely, of course, but otherwise I need all the healing from Grand Malage right now. Thank you, very cool. Okay. Items to machine and bolt. I think I'll just start with the spiked shield, just to already get that out of the way, because I don't want to touch any of those shields on the right side, because what that means, essentially, is that they will all shrink potentially, and just start working on getting the fluff out. Poison deals 10 damage to you if it's not removed from the machine. Deals 20 damage to the nearest enemy when collected. They'll have the energy drink first. But, of course, you're gonna have to start getting those things out of the way. How much damage will he be doing to me? 10 or 20 back to him. Quite frankly, I think I'd rather just go ahead and get the shield. Keep scaling up my spikes. Guess this is a lot of block that I am just kind of wasting otherwise then. But I just want to keep scaling that up for the future. All about my scaling. No, I don't want to drink energy drink for the potential of, like, that is going to convert all my block. I'm totally fine with the Morningstar hit though. Plus, of course, that's 18 damage I just dealt back to him just from all those spikes. Simply keep blocking. Hold the line, exactly so. Oh, I can just hit him for big damage anyway, too. I'm always in 4 block to hit for 34. Absolutely a wonderful push. Now this is a prime energy drink turn. Hit strength for my paper clips, potentially. That or a Morningstar hit is also fine too. 4 damage ain't bad. Not exactly what I wanted out of that there, I'm gonna be real. But We did paperclip plus a few items as well. No paperclip! It's fine, it's fine. Look, the 12 spikes are good too. Me getting that extra little piece right there too is wonderful. Oh, you're so wonderful. Alright. Morning Star then. Yes, I do see the energy drain. Yes, it is a little bit of a problem. But that still is a lot of decent strength still. And plus, if I even grab the paperclip, I think he's just dead in the water. Here, brother, 32s? 35 to 15 block. I kinda like that. Yeah, I think I kinda like that. And fights or Smith and remove. Because currently right now, should upgrade, no, yeah, my metal shield and my spiky shield. That, or I can just also keep removing daggers too, I think is the bigger thing. The spiky shield upgraded though would be... Then remove a few more daggers from each. Very cool. Then use the points of gamble? Nah, we go for events, please. Right. Spiky shield, my beloved. With all of this initial block as well too. Get me that to just destroy this poor piggy bank. No buffs for you. Already hitting that pretty hard. Just thing again. Keep my same medley going. The same vegetable medley going. So I have 2 cash outs now with both the paperclip and my Morningstar, which is wonderful. Plus, of course, having 2 golden shields as well, just being naturally good. Golden upgraded metal shields. Kind of amazing. That is a horrible turn. But hey, I have more than 12 watts, this is fine. He's hurting himself more than anything. Plus, with everything shrinking, have a stupid turn like this. Hey chief, that's 15 thorns. The Morningstar wasn't gonna kill you already. Reverse all strength to block at a 1 to 2 conversion rate. Another paperclip potentially, which should be very funny. Only one more time. Only one more time. I do want the plastic shield, just because a huge burst of shield would be really good for Morningstar stuff. Oh though, worth it in my opinion. I think I'll do just the 1, maybe? I was trying to cheese. What, the money was well worth it. And considering how I am a block dad, right, what? This health is a resource to use. Fuck. It's fine. That's really fine. Alright. Usual. Get the spiky shield as best as we can here. Honestly, I might actually be able to destroy this man here. A Morningstar hit. Nice. Get rid of an enemy before he can even take his first turn is great. By 20 Swine Hands to the attacker when being attacked. What's one attacker debuff back to the attacker? A little scary. Or just a little, but nothing a good Morningstar hit can't do. Yeah. You're just gonna hurt yourself even more than you're hurting me, my friend. Oh, spiky shield, how I loved you. Yeah, you're gone. See ya. Slight problem. I did get the energy drink, so that did hurt a little bit, but it's fine. Blast Break removes all items from the claw machine. Makes you 2 block for each item. What? Heck? Item can only be collected once per fight. What the heck? I do like what the shield potential too, but that seems to be amazing. The Barbarian or Frosty? Let's look at this Barbarian guy here. First. Okay, I can absolutely grab maybe. Maybe. No! I'm out there singing my HP for this though. Oh! Each time you dodge an attack, deal 10 damage to the attacker, I guess. Alright, Grandma. I'm gonna need some help, please. Thank you, very cool. Alright. Well, my good sir. Have a good rousing round of combat. Oh, that was a prime energy drink turn though. It's fine, 45 damage push, ain't bad. Warcry, double strength at the end of every turn. Scary. Very, very scary actually. Alright, do not pick up the energy drink. Just Morningstar it. Already a fourth of his HP, so that's pretty good. Okay, I didn't get the Glass Breaker. Fine by me. Fine by me. I want to pick it up with the Morningstar Junction. I would have wanted it to be the other way there, but that's fine, I guess. I wanted to get everything Glass Breaker and then, you know, pick up the, and then have the Morningstar trigger was the hope, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Does kind of Brit things a good bit here, I'm not gonna lie though. Now we don't have anything good to fall back on, and the man is absolutely scaling faster than our comprehension can be. I made the play for the Glass Breaker and it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I'm so dead. Big bots, protect me! The only thing that's gonna save me is the fact that everything's shrinking. Like 140 damage, I have to kill him this turn, and I don't think it's happening, Chief. It was a try, of course, it was a try. But alas, the Glass Breaker play did not work to my advantage. Oh well. Oh, pretty good run though. Well, not bad, but you see there, that's a nice run. Okay, that was not 1 hour. It comes to it before 11. Not bad, not bad. So that's one run of Dungeon Car, as you see right there when it comes to it. With so many characters that keep playing onwards when it comes to it. And lots of unique, different starting decks that affect how you're gonna play it for then. Alright, I'm gonna do one more run after I get some water. Alright, y'all. Back with Dungeon Core, one more run. Keep stitching along though with Sir Bernalon. Because last run was fine, but I feel like we can do a bit more. Yes, drop that sword. So I can maybe get it by itself. I say, as there's like 5 other swords to grab when it comes to it then. I'm gonna miss all my shrunken items though. Being able to grab so many things, I say, as last time I was touching the glass breaker and broke the entire glass, ruining my ability to pick up everything. But it was a big play, because if I had that with my Morning Star all together in one sweep, then it would have been the perfect thing in the world. Oh well, can't help that. Alright. Turns water into hot chocolate. Lots of question marks. I do like thorns always, though. Okay, that to start, and let's go on from there. That one shield is fine to have, because early turns, of course, with just Sir Bernalot's passive and just starting with a little bit of block, it's always just nice. Good. No matter what I get here, we're dead either way. The type of orchids did different effects to fluff balls. I'm not really getting too much yet here. Attacks the last enemy for 8 damage. Has a 50% chance to deal a critical hit. Let's start here. Yeah, I don't have any water yet. I'm not really starting it. Now, to be fair, I can start looking into water with that sponge here then, maybe. You know? But, let's start simple. Out of each fight, apply Frost all enemies or shred a coupon. I love being able to shred 3. Increase the damage of attacks by 1. Fine. Items have different weights. Oh yeah, but at the moment here, you know, just to show things off to start, also not really starting with any too much. So, guide me, please. And I want critical hits, is a thought. Since I have the pebble to start with. So, plant slime. Let us start by getting us our thorns by itself, apparently. Oh my goodness, I'm playing too fast for my own good. We've got amoebas! They're gonna poison us. We're fine though. If I could just get more swords, dude, like please. Or at least me having my own thorns is gonna help things out a little bit here in the damage spectrum, but I just need a little bit. Nice job avoiding those spores though. I think I'm totally fine with collecting a spore if it means I can try to push for more damage though. So yeah, 3 swords for 1 poison hit, that's totally fine by me. Besides, you know, like, this is an early game boss. We're not gonna struggle against him too hard, thank goodness. Papa! But the thorns are fine. There's always 20% water in the machine. Deep cuts, yes please. I would like to have more crits, potentially. And this is a chance for a lot of good money. Go for the middle bank here, because I don't need the health as much. So honestly, I don't have too much money. Even though I have the shredder coupon, I'd like to have a lot more to actually play around with stuff. So instead, give me a fight, please. I wanted that rot. I really wanted that rot really badly. It's fine. Get me everything else. need to beat the crap out of this Pidgeybait, like right now. Honestly, in the last run, I beat the Pidgeybait before I was actually going to get this coins from him. So I didn't get anything special besides just the normal rewards for destroying a guy like that. Which is hilarious, and also kind of detrimental, but I was kind of high in my own supply last time. I didn't get through the block, but he's not getting through mine either, and it's just going to be an alternating hits here. So, now while I can, have all the darn swords I can, let's beat the tar out of this man. I say that, I'm gonna try to see if I can't get a crit hit with this rock here. Not bad, 14. Just grab me a shield or two and I'll call it a day. Besides, like, that's a really nice haul of 5 items, dude. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to actually let the call kind of like reset itself real quick is the thing. Attacking this enemy for 15 damage to remove its block. Roll me once. Only again. Doing 3 damage plus 1 for each 10 coins. I think I'll just take another pebble, honestly. No deep cuts. Gaining 1 strength from dealing a critical hit with a direct attack. Yes, please. Absolutely. Hello? And this is like almost a godly turn of maybe 2 rots and my thing right there. And my thorn. Now I want to get the thorn first and foremost though, just because that's going to be dealing 8 damage to him back. And of course, the healing, it's whatever. Fact is that Thorn's value is very high. Same as all these rots when I crit with them and get more strength. Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, really? Block is fine. Where are my rods? There are my rods. Thank you. Very cool. That touches it to it. Give me the ball. Now, what do we got here? I mean, there's a lot of money. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with that. I traded a third of life for a decent amount of money. I'm fine with that, honestly, here. As again, health is always a resource. I can destroy this angel slime without a problem. Thank you, very cool. And this should be fine enough, so I'll destroy the front, and then I would have been hitting the back otherwise. Increase block by 5. Collects all ice items at small radius and increase its block value by 5 for each collected item. Interesting. I think I will take you and have that as like my block engine. Because right now, you know, I have ways to attack. I don't have too much else otherwise then. Oh! I hate everything. I really do. Alright. Oh, just coins for this one here. I'm fine with that, I guess. Hello there, Mama Cream Puff. Oh, usual. Start with the thorns is what I was trying to say right there. Alright, what? Thorns and fluff, that's totally fine. Just start off the boss fight with a way to start doing residual damage back. You, sir. Be strength when getting attacked. Oh! Strike travel. I'm hitting him multiple times. Good thing, though, I am blocking a lot, too. And I also have two, I've picked up thorns twice over, which is 1000% fine by me. I keep getting situations like these, I'm very chill. Yeah, I blocked it. I blocked all of that. That's still 12 damage back to him. I could just keep doing this weathering blocking fight if I really wanted to at this rate here, you know? That's that careful push-pull between, yeah, I could do that, and yeah, push for damage until him entirely, which you know, I think I'm going to be very comfortable to do. I say that as he's floating 28 damage right there. That's going to be 30 damage with that additional sword. I kind of want to let the thorns do the talking if I can help it. I just keep picking up attacks, dude! Alright, it's fine. Because this turn, he's dead. I'm gonna pick up all the darn swords, and he dies. Pebble, please. Thank you. Yeah. Heal 8 health if you kill an enemy with a critical hit. I think I like deflation the most, though. Like, critical healing is nice. But deflation, just for consistency, so good. Now, I also did take, what's his face? Shredder token. I want to take out as much as I can, too, is a big thing. That, and for whatever stuff I can transmute. Select all ice items within a small radius. Block value for each selected item. Have to remember that, so, and transmute a good amount of that, honestly, when it comes to it. That. Then for my shredding, honestly, we can just shred that and be happy there. Then, I'll be honest, I don't have money left over to gamble, so let's just get our events again. Lots of swords. Not bad. This is the turn to get a pebble and some fluff out. I have the 5 block already innately from Serpent a lot. Now that is thorns to each of them. Annoying, of course. In that case, it's mini fridge time. That's a huge amount of block. Very, very happy with that. And I also have my own thorns back as well, too. I can't see where my pebbles are. I see them now, never mind. Yeah, it's where I saw the first one, I just didn't see where the other one was. Try to reach it. There we go, nice enough. Man's not gonna get through my defenses anytime soon. Move around randomly and creates a weak airflow that pushes other items away. Or I could have a sickle. I'll take it just because it works with my deck. Hey. Let's try to grab the middle, see if I can't grab both. At the very least, minimize the amount of balls I take there. Do I want all three? Of course I do, dude. Okay, at the very least I get to swing out another one, so honestly, totally fine. Totally fine. Transmute one item for free each time. Yes! That's so nice too. Okay, that's the Magnet one. I have to remember that that's the Magnet one. Tiny mini fridge? Hey, what? The mini fridge is gonna do so much work for me here. I say gonna. It's I'm saying that as if like it already hasn't been doing so much work for me here. Being able to just start my stuff so that way it's really small, and then I basically store them in the pit of the order for what I want to do, or item wise, is already just really nice on its own. Like for like turn decision wise. Oh! I can just pick up the fridge by itself here, and then I'll take care of all my block. The turn. Plus I have thorns with it. Is it exhaust though? Not exactly. When it comes to it, instead, when it comes to it, just like it doesn't. It just has a chance to just I just wasn't getting it naturally dropped back. It didn't seem like. Out of like the potential items. That is a lot of rots. Crit, crit, crit! Yay! Yay! That's the last enemy for 3 damage and strength 3 items. Do I care about the heat gun? Okay, no, it is ethereal, actually, yeah. So it does exhaust. My bad there. Increase your strength by 1 each time you deal damage with fire. Roll me once on this. Attack the first enemy for 2 damage and range you dodge. That's another mini fridge. Honestly, I'm fine with another mini fridge. Barbarian to Queen Beatrice. You know what? Let me fight the Barbarian again. Deal damage and increase damage. Yeah, keep me with my crits, please. Then, know what I want? Get me the money. Alright, you beat the crap out of me last time, my good sir. But instead, it is I who will be beating the crap out of you. All these crits will find your demise, because I basically have 2 Get Out of Jail free cards with these fridges. I just need to crit him to oblivion to keep getting my strength up. Now, I'm not grabbing my pebble, yes, but I'm getting items out of the machine, and things will naturally shrink, of course, over time. Besides, when I get a turn like this here, I'm fully protected. I fully blocked, and I'm just gonna push against him. Not a crit. Oh, that hurts the soul a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, that hurts the soul. I don't necessarily want to grab the fridge this turn. I want to save it for the next turn, probably, when I'm not going to be able to like guard that all. I'm going to keep gathering these pebbles. Another crit, 4 strength. I rolled up to 50 twice now. $43 damage does not feel comfortable, of course. I think I'm going to hold off on the fridge for 1 more turn, though. That fridge will be my bailout for next turn's damage. And I want to try to kill him this coming turn or not. If possible. Nice. Grab all these shrunken items and beat the crap out of him. I'm not taking any damage this turn. I have to kill him. I have to kill him this next coming turn. A bit thing here, because I'm out of my fridges. Grab all these tiny little swords if I can, and beat the snot out of him. There we go. Increase crit chance by 100% when you have less than 30% health. Interesting, but I'm not working with low health. Crit fluff heals you for 1. Get me this reroll coupon, honestly. Then for... Well, what would upgrading my stuff be like? 75% chance? And free transmutation. Reading. Honestly though, I kinda want to roll the dice a bit. Boy. There's a pebble. You like that wooden bracelet too. Roll me once, I think. That is exactly what I wanted. Yes, please. Very happy with that. Strength by 2, block by 10. I'm very happy with that. And upgrade the skill 2. Yeah, and we'll have to call it right then and there. Hard fights. I'm confident in myself. I can do this thing. I don't like how my fridge is stacked, but that's fine. And also, I did just get my thorns too. The most wonderful thing. Yeah, because this guy's immediately dead. And he is stealing my coins! No! I mean, as expected of a guy who only has a coin for a head, you know? Alright, bridge turn. Bridge turn, and then I'm gonna beat him to death with rods. Hey brother, you're not taking any more coins or crap from me now, yeah? Yeah, and get the heck out of here. 39 crit! There's another pebble. You like another pebble? Alright. This turn here, I just need to grab pebbles if I can. Okay, that really didn't do too much for me, honestly. That was kind of horrible. All these big items aren't doing much for me. So, yes, thing is filled with water. Really fine though, because I can distinctly see the colors of what I have. Take a little bit of damage. The fact is, I'm gonna destroy this guy in just a little bit here. Bridge turn, but I need to stop this guy from vanishing with my crap is a big thing. Train within the next turn, which ain't the best, ain't the best, ain't the best. I'm blocking a good amount of the damage here, but he's gonna get away. My money! My money! You dastard. The fact that all my stuff is small, and like, I just also couldn't see where my gosh darn pebbles were. So annoying. Oh well. Get crit, loser. There's another pebble, but let's roll, see if I get anything more. That is really funny, but that is not worth it for me here. Oh, it's 2 to 5 points when collected. That's the nearest enemy for 5 damage. Honestly, if I have crits for... Essentially, I'm fine with that. Now let's fight new bosses. Increase the amount of fluff in the machine by 10. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy each time an added to the machine after the first turn. I guess. Hey, Grandma. Mind if I take out these piggy banks? Thank you. Alright, sir. Soda. That is a horrible turn. Try getting me that strength bracelet without getting the fridge. I am fine by that. Reflector. You are a reflector boss, eh? Oh my goodness gracious. It's fine. If I just keep getting this voice sort of strength, I'm fine by that. Fact is, my strength keeps scaling. Plus, when I have a situation, get a bunch of stuff all in one go. That is so wonderful. Yeah, just my naturally large strength is really helping itself here. Can't get the bracelet and sickle. If it's just a sickle, I'm fine with that too. To all my strength, a good crit would absolutely send me to the moon. Publish is fine though. Yes! Nice and easy enough. Reduce prices for all services by 20%. Reduce crit damage by 20%. Yes. Yes, more deep cuts. Alright, absolutely. Spend here. As for shredding, I'd rather get rid of the last. I think I'd rather actually get rid of the boys here. These are kind of being problems. Yeah. Me a little bit actually for the blacksmith. Create a pebble, and I have one free transmutation, of course. I'll transform the shields into more ice. No way of gambling, but the fights before the gambles. I didn't want this to be a fridge turn. You know what? It's fine. After these pebbles are the way to go. Look at those crits. That's so good, dude. I think I'd rather just... well, metal shielding bad. Plus, also just kind of helps me out a little bit here. Let's be real here. Helps me with any maybe residual problems I may have with my just overall block games, you know? Like, I have the fridges for big blocks, but if I don't want to burn a fridge, then I'll just have everything else down. Right. Piggy Bank didn't die first turn. I'm very fine with that. I was really banking on that fact that I'm going to die in the first turn, that way I can actually drop him for all of his money. Thank you, very cool. If I can get, yes, some thorns to deal with the little bullhog. I do think this will probably be a fridge turn. Go, bracelet of strength! Alright, it's fine. Fact is, we are still well ahead of the game right here, as you can kind of tell. Sickle should kill. Or at least, you know, even a crit or not, that does it's still pretty nice. Crit or strengthen to block. Mighty Sword's fine. Wait the honey. Alright, what can I gamble for? Prize. Play me for this one here. I have money to spare, so I'm just kind of playing around. Swims around and submerge and eats. Yeah, I don't care about that guy there. Alright. So we can fight Frosty or Smeltor. Like Frosty. After we gamble again. I have money to spare, so wait till like 40, I guess. Right then, I guess. Spark rate 15. Permit to increase the amount if enemy dies from poison while this item is inside the machine. Interesting, but that's just fine in general. Spend 5 points to permanently increase this damage by 2. You're interesting. You're very interesting. I think I just take forward though, just for more block. I do see a potential on credit card. I'll give it to me, why not? Then piggy banks! Alright, sir, what do you got? First and foremost, get our Ring of Strength, and hey, credit card scaling, I guess. Ring of Strength's fine. And again, any small crits that I can get will help out. Frosty. Increase the damage to my attacks by 1. Kind of hurts there, but that's why we're just gonna start getting our strength up, of course. And also the syringe will help out too, residually. Thing there is what I was trying to say. Everything's switched up. I just want to get rid of this big pile here if I can help it. Looking to buff himself. Scary. Oh, that's one of my fridges gone. Fine, it's just that it's not exactly what I would have wanted there. Oh, what about that pebble? What about that pebble, please? You now, sir, have... Let's check remove all frost and deal an additional 1 damage for each removed step. Three pebbles. I just didn't want to pick up my fridge. That's totally fine. This is a fine fight, all things considered. Let's keep scaling up our credit card as best as we can here. Down, shall we? Got this. This is 7 damage now. I take damage. 1 remaining item for me that's added to the machine. By 3 poison. Reroll me again. Here's a chance to trigger like a ability. Only 1 more time. 1 damage for each spice buff. Okay, I still don't like anything. Oh, Enraged will help me in case of problems then. I have free transmutation and one... Well, free thread. And for upgrading, I do think I want to upgrade the credit card. Now, I don't have any more money, of course, but that's totally fine. I did kind of roll it all away here, but it's fine. Nice, it didn't collect the freaking what's-his-face. It didn't collect my fridge. Oh, I'm in debt. I didn't know I could go into debt. That is hilarious, and not something I considered could happen. Fridge turn. And he should just be dead. Nice. Honestly, keep giving me pebbles, maybe? Yeah, I was thinking. I'll take a Rain of Strength, though. Fact is, I am out of debt. And we have bombs. Fury. Nothing a few solidly thrown rots can't handle. Nice crit. They're gonna explode! Oh, that's a very good signal placement. That's a very good amount of placement right there. I can just actually almost destroy them all. I'm looking for the pebble. I did not get the pebble. I should have gone for my upgraded pebble. What am I thinking here? Fine, it's fine. Even if I couldn't destroy these guys, it's a space. I would have fridges. Roll me. Your attacks are probably too. I'm fine with that, considering how that can help me out for damage, potentially. Filter Queen Beatrice. For damage mitigation, my point there. Let's say, you know me, I'm going for both pity mates. Thank you, thank you. Alright, Beatrice. We're adding items to the main. I did not know that you were adding items to the main. Oh, that's my ice bat that I just got. Yeah! Go ahead, get me that ice bat, please. Nice ability to have. Okay, that's a honey balls. There's also a lot of damage coming my way here in just a second. But, with everything shrunk, I'm getting literally everything in the world, baby! A very, very fine turn. I'm not minding at all, because all that frost as well means that she's not hitting me for jack squat. Alright, see if I can't keep scaling my credit card while we're here. I have the money to do so. Yeah, that frost is helping out, very much so. It's a little bit rough right there with how I didn't have anything I wanted. Specifically there, but it's fine. Because it's not right, she's really rushing me for damage. Perfect. Go ahead and Increase critical hit chance by 10%. Critical block is also really nice too. I'll take the chance, that way I can keep getting more guaranteed. I don't care for any of these, my friend. Oh, energy drain is there actually. For 7 bots, I don't think so. Give me some events. Some events. Let me have my Ring of Strength. And I want to steal my credit card. No! Man fridged away one of my things. It's fine, he dies. No he doesn't. Oh, it's fine. I don't have too much block. I am gonna actually gonna take some health damage here, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Point is here, this will kill. And himself. Not gonna be doing too much since he's frosty. Every chance I can get, I want to keep stealing that credit card if I can help it. And worked the way I wanted it to. It's all fine. No. Yeah, we're good. Yes, he's only taking ones. But he's so frosty, he's not doing any damage to me. And I just want to keep using these turns just for a credit card. Keep getting better and better. Only doing 31 damage on its own here. We have all stats of fights. I could take that just as a precaution, but that's right. Double the nearest enemies. One more. Just give me another pebble, I guess, then. Chief. Ow. Go. Crap! Okay, we're fine. Oh, that more than makes up for it. Hello? Oh? Well, for each. I'm just fine with the one. Guys, I have so much stuff that's sticky, so I don't want the dark sword there. Hello, hot chick. I also have a coin stealer. Darn it. I didn't even get my pebbles that I wanted. Oof, that actually hurts a good bit. Alright, 3 turns to kill him. Totally doable though. Got this credit card will get a kill. No! A credit card! Alright, it's fine. The hot shit's dead. We have more than enough block, but I'm really just doing this with the honey ball. Just for the credit card value. Hey, Chief. Heard you're trying to run off with my money, huh? I'll teach you something. Because I actually use the money. Roll me? Roll me? I don't like. Okay, upgrading another thing, honestly, I think would be the higher priority. is a lot of incoming damage. I'm not gonna lie here. A bit scary. See if I can't collect my fridge. Right, please? Okay, getting rid of 20 damage right there is actually very important, though. That is a lot of damage that I did not enjoy taking. Just straight up. Nice. Hit me. No! I wanted my magic wand! It's fine. Give me as much shield as I can right here, at the very least. Never mind, he's just dead. Alright, that's fine though. Another sheep, go please. 25 damage. Let's see if credit card can't just destroy this man to begin with. Wonderful. That is so wonderful. Okay, not a fridge turn. It'll be fine. We'll be able to naturally block enough. Yes. Great. It's honestly fantastic. Right here. And get me my magical wand. That is right. I am applying Frost, which is great to deal with the bush fiend right behind here. This bushling. Forget about that. And now it's just kind of stalling a little bit, so I can get my magic wand value if I can help it. After that, it's just back to credit card maxing. Trying to heal for as much as I can. Darn it, he died before I could even spend the credit card. Let me try this fan though. Let me try it. Alright, 15-20 health. Boss is great though. Ice fat beans. Hurts. Use my base strength though, because I think if I'm able to, what's his face? If I'm able to have more strength, that's just really what it is. Just strength, critical hits. I'm near to end the fight faster rather than having HP to kill me through. I mean, hey, I'll take critical healing, I guess. Oh, Grandma! That's really what I wanted out of that there. I'm gonna take the small fight before I do go on to the boss, though. Alright, big thing here. I wanted the credit card turn, that way I could absolutely just shred one man. Not happening, so instead, hopefully the sickle can crit him and destroy his life. Not enough. Alright, I know the credit card's in the middle, though. That's what matters the most. It was close to the middle. Look, I'm grabbing a lot of stuff, though. I saw it was a strength. Be fine. These guys I should hopefully be able to deal with. Should. I say is that it's a lot of damage being shown, and I don't know where my fridge is! They didn't get my credit card to kill the freaking ink guy. Oh, please credit card. Not enough. Oh, that's all the damage I'm taking. It hurts, he die. Fine. Credit card mods. And I see the wings on my healing staff. 10 HP. Honestly, I'll take it. I get a fridge turn and another heal, please. Wonderful. Roll me. That's fine. I don't know what key would belong to. I'm looking for one that has kind of like a triangle at the bottom, I guess. I can't tell which one that would potentially be. Let us go for a clump. Nope. Try. Alright. Well, my good sir. A lone shark. Your big thing. Try to get a credit card turn ASAP. Just hit him very hard. You go on from there. Try to fluff out at the very least. You, sir, are adding 1 strength for each point I collect. Scary, and my ice pack is all the way on the other side, which I do not appreciate. I'm gonna reach my ice patch. That hurts. That's gonna hurt, honestly. It's adding, like, what? That was almost like 21 damage it added overall there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it all. I want this ice pack right now, and then I want a fridge turn. Fridge and credit card? Yeah. Honestly, that's fine. Wait! Why can't I get a good credit card turn? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 73 damage is not insignificant. All those frost stats are doing a lot too. Yes! Perfect turn! And I just need to honestly start digging like around here. Just to get stuff out. Hurts, hurts, hurts. I need my second fridge. That, or I could just try to grab all the shields here. Maybe that might be the better play. Oh my god, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. I should be able to kill him though. Oh my god, it's not when you have stinger turns like that! Okay, at least I got the credit card, but this is absolutely horrid. It's a good crit though. I need to like, kill him this turn. So just pick up the credit card and mod his ass. Yes! Congrats! You did it! You have beaten the evil dungeon lord and reclaimed your lost lucky paw. You can rest home and rest. You can return home and rest. And you explore the depths of the dungeon. And now we have a lucky paw, which is a stronger artifact essentially to begin with, and also body armor. That's just over one. It's all your ascensions when it comes to. There's also continued what's his face. Continued eternal what's his face. Like you could just keep going further and further if you wanted. Overall, this year was a wonderful game. just keep going on and on and on with, considering how we have so many more characters to play with, potentially, and so much more to explore. Of course, too, with these deaths. Onside pause can help stronger, since they will give me, you know, unique buffs across characters. Alright, y'all. I am calling it there, because that was a nice showcase stream for both games when it comes to it. Thank you again to Bluefon for giving me, for giving me a early copy to be able to showcase it, and of course to play more of and record more content for in the future. Absolutely so. As you can tell, I've been enjoying all of these games so much so when it comes to it. So again, from both, what am I trying to say here? Bluefon, Strafon, from Strafon, thank you for the extra love to us content creators, and just hopefully I can showcase a lot more than everybody. So wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship Servant, Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service now. Whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, at least from my side of the world, have a wonderful night now, and thank you all.